Camavinga. Saka. Saka goes on a charge down the left, looking for a runner. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That is a brilliant interception. Still no way through. That's rather hopeful. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That is ended up in no man's land. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pass somewhat off target. And he's picked it up out wide. Looking to play him in. Gets a good foot in there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Passing. Palmer! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Saka, and it's Camavinga. Some good work on the right flank here. He has found the way through. He's in a great position here. Up he goes! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he's Kaka! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Palmer. Now Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Palmer. Well, that has not gone well. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball.
Mbappe! Oh, in he goes again! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Saka clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Strokes it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Saka. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Plays in a cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
That's an excellent interception.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And the finish! And he hits the net! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Chance! Knocks it into space. And it's Rodri. Has a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. He's on it. Can he get away? Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, taken with style. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Yamal. Tries to play it through. Costa Curta.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Palmer. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Rodri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And there's green grass ahead. Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Palmer. Now it's Saka. Saka goes on a run down the left wing. Mbappe gets into a good position. Kaka.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Can he get it through? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Saka, and here's Mbappe. Saka, chance, surely! No mistake! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Kylian Mbappe, substitution on the field. Number 21, Yamal. Number 24, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 23, Beckham. Number 6, Bruno Fernandes.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So all square and not for the first time.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Maradona! It's in! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Now it's Neymar. Neuer getting this one clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Mbappe in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. Could have here their final chance.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
It's a sharp pass.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, shooting chance! Maradona. He won't be happy with that one.
4 added minutes has been
And it's
indicated.
Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. Oh, it's Batistuta. A heavy challenge.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, well played. Beckham. Maradona. Now, can they get him away? Applies the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up. So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well,
Just
after
a
all
quick
of that, Jim,
reminder today,
what are you
please
thinking?
refrain
It can be
from
difficult
parking
at times
outside
playing in
this
front of your own
stadium.
fans if you're
Thank you
not
very
living
much
up to
for
the
your cooperation.
expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. It is amazing what fate can conjure at times. A combination of
Hello,
results that have
everybody,
ensured
and welcome
a
to
desperate
today's
scramble
match.
for survival. This will be unmissable stuff. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? That's a cute ball. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. This is the time you need that pace.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Van Dijk. No goals as yet. That's a little off target. Knocks it into space. Chouameni.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now he's off and running. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. And there's green grass ahead of him. He has found the way, and the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Rodri. Palmer. Saka. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, that's a key interception. That has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? And he's being shifted off it. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end... Judge, surely! Oh, it's there! And in an hour of extreme need, he proves again to be the difference maker.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
They have what they want. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to get it away.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
Rummenigge! Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Here's a sharp little ball. And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Rummenigge deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he's managed to get free.
That was lovely, that. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, good take in a good area. Ruben Dias, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Aimed beyond the defence. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Minutes has been indicated.
And he was quick to react. It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal receives it in a good position here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
And the action is back on the way. Mbappe, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Ball's gone out of play. He's had it nicked away. Tries to pass it through.
Might want to be careful there.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. A massive decision in a massive game. It is a straight red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
So time for change.
Rodri.
This one has been on the cards for a little
Number 24.
while. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Coming on the field. Number 8. Cristiano Romero. Number 9. Joshua Kimmich.
Nicely intercepted. Ruben Dias. And it's Schneider. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's shifting. Saka! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pumas are looking to go, and he's let fly. Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
No, again, there's no way through. Nicely weighted ball. Ruben Diaz gets across to intercept that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's one-on-one, surely! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Van Dijk.
The attendance for this match was
Saliba. That looks a
29,840.
decent ball. He's had a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 11, Kane.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Now there's a... Can he finish? It's in! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Savinho, chance here to counter. Not the most accurate pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Mbappe. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been...
Ah, he's given it away. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. And the shot! Goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Julie demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Forlan. And it's hoisted clear.
Bumazunam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, well measured. Kane could try cutting inside here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution on the field.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Kane.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Thinks about the shot. Big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that is rather wayward. Branthwaite is there, and he can pick it up. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Beckham.
Has been indicated.
The final seconds now. Maron. Kimmich. Can he get it through? That looks a cracking ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Alexander-Arnold. Savinho. He's on it. Can he get away? Kimmich. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking to play him in. Rummenigge. Now it's Maron. Crosses it in. There's the header! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Just a quick announcement. We would
And
like
so
to
the
inform
lowest
you
point,
that CCTV
relegation.
is now in
There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga with the clearance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most convincing of passes. Barcelona finding their passes. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away? And it's played in. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
João Neves. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He shifted it to the flank. That's a good ball. And there's the shot! Oh, it's come loose.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Alexander-Arnold picks it up from the goal kick. João Neves. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Looking to play him in. Real chance. And the shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Ball swung. Gets his head on it! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. And he hits the net. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 24 el dorsal 21.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Yamal looking to run onto it. Oh, that's nice. Hit into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Played out wide. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Saka absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often...
Header! And he's following up! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he plays one through. Shapes to shoot! Palmer. He is through here. This looks promising. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's a cute ball. Offside again. Rodri. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Rodri. Threads one in. Might be danger. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Van Dijk. Now DiMarco. Now it's Yamal. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. And that's definitely not his best. Great vision. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, such a clever touch. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que no pierdan de vista a sus hijos durante el partido. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 23, el dorsal 16, el dorsal 11 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 6.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
DiMarco. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Played into space out wide. Ter Stegen claims it, and the danger passes. Ruben Neves. And it's DiMarco.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Throw in. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's gone backward here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Now it's Yamal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Ruben Neves. No way through, so back it comes. Played down the flank. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. He's got away. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And that is out of play. DiMarco. And it's Ruben Neves. Almost an hour gone. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries from distance. He's done very well to get to that.
Palmer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Can he get on the end of this? And this is Messi, and he's onside. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he plays one through. Yamal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Sané. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cambio de jugadores.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Ruben Neves. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yamal. And here's Messi. Bruno Fernandes.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's in plenty of space here. Look at this real chance! And that would have won it.
Ruben Neves has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And now a sudden chance to counter. A probing pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. Bruno Fernandes engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Sané, and he's managed to get free. And Sané! And for a moment, time stood still. Barcelona have their second corner now.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, They should be able to see it out from here.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is good alertness. João Neves.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Confirmation
descuento.
that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Kane. Looking for the run. Thinks about the shot. And the shot! It's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.